This is Nur Iman Aliyyah here. As you can already tell, I am here today because I have got a story to tell, because very recently I interviewed a PR practitioner of the District Council of Korean, Perak, and this is how it went on. So first thing first, of course, I had to ask him about his backgrounds. So I'm gonna put a little bit of his face right here. This is Mr. Azizul. He has been working in PR since 12 years ago. And then without wasting any more time, I straight away asked him about the definition of PR to him, his understanding of PR. So he mentioned 2 points, which is the first one is about communication, and then the second one is self-representation. These 2 points are very related and aligned with the PR definition that we learned in class beforehand. And then I asked him about what is the most memorable or impactful project that he has ever done throughout his career. And he answered with Malaysia's sambutan Hari Penternak Peladang dan Nelayan. It was actually quite impressive because that was his first project that he handled as a PR when he was a newbie. When he was doing the project, he mentioned that he had to align and he had to get the federal and state agencies to come together, to work together, and to make the project smooth. And then I asked him about the collaboration that he did with the federal and state agencies. How did he get to convince and persuade them to collaborate with you? And he mentioned that it was actually pretty easy to get them to cooperate. The first step that he did was send off letter of invitation. When we send off letter of invitation, it portrays that we are mannered and we are polite in offering the project to the organization. And then the next step, which is to set appointments on dates and times of the discussion that we will be doing later on. So this is when it gets a little bit interesting. He mentioned that internal meeting is the meeting with smaller circles. It is not in detail, it is just a brief discussion. Meanwhile, committee meeting, which is the opposite of internal meeting, is a meeting, a discussion with bigger groups. And it is a formal way to discuss and to organize and to plan, strategize about the specific project. And then I proceed to asking him about the challenges or issues that his team faced throughout the project. So he mentioned that one of the challenges are about some agencies not giving cooperation when they want to work together. So I proceed to asking him again about what are the ways to cope with these issues. Number 1 is to let the agencies know that we need help. Number 2 is to communicate with the person in charge. And then number 3, this is very interesting for me because he mentioned that give some sweetness, some bribery. For example, give them gifts, lunch boxes, give them some souvenirs, I don't know. So all in all, this interview with Mr. Azizul had given me a lot of information, and I believe that my classmates who are watching this right now would also gain benefits from it. And before we end this video, I believe Mr. Azizul has something to say to you guys. So lastly, what advice would you give to me and my classmates, maybe if they are watching this, if we want to pursue in PR one day?
You must have a good skill in public relation. First impression from people and from other people to ask